$3. That's simple. Think you're gonna get something for free all the time. You don't get it, just do your thing, bud. I don't care. Yo, we gotta make sure everything going is gravy train. Let me know, let me check the hearings. Let me check the hearings.
Dad, you got $3 on the in cash? Yeah, at the house. Yeah, at the house.
Yo,
Yeah, at the house.
yo.
Where's the
Gotta make
change?
sure we can hear. Yeah, he not getting no $3 from Heems. He don't want to train.
Where's the change?
You don't want to train. You're not getting it. That's why I ain't even calling. You don't even need it. You just bothering folks. We in the building. Hit the appy. Hit the appy. I ain't even get. It's a fight I ain't get to see. The song they was talking about. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's a fight I ain't see. How that volume? It should be good. I think it was. Hold on. Let me see. I gotta make sure this. I seen this scrap. Oh yeah, I need to see these Terrell Goucher and Adamas highlights. I need to see them. I didn't even know they was getting work. Hey, blood, I'm doing something.
Fighting out of
No, blood, you wasn't trying to train this morning.
Ohio. He weighed in at the
No, blood, I
middleweight
don't care. I don't
160
care. Do
pounds,
your
a
thing. I'm
2012
busy.
U.S. Olympian. As a
I'm
professional,
busy.
his record stands at 24 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw, with 12 wins coming by way
Hey,
of
listen,
knockout.
Terrell
We
Goucher fought
welcome the
Tom
challenger
Carlos
and
Adamas.
world-ranked middleweight contender, introducing Terrell Goucher. And his opponent
We're gonna
across the
see
ring
what he
is the
looking
defending
like
world
if
champion,
PJ up
fighting
in
out
this
of the
corner,
blue
cause PJ
corner,
said he be in
wearing
the
red
corner,
trunks with gold
and I
trim.
gotta see it
Fighting out of Las Vegas by way of Santo Domingo in the Dominican
because I keep
Republic.
telling these
He
guys,
weighed in at
man, y'all gotta take over your
159
homie's
and one
career.
quarter pounds. With a record of
I'll be
23
on their
wins and
back.
1 loss, he has 18 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he is making the first defense of his title. Please welcome the newly crowned WBC middleweight champion of the world, El Bronco Caballo, Carlos Adames.
We about to see what he's working with.
Gaucher, known for his counter punching, known for a good jab and a strong right hand, but can he stave off the relentless pressure, Carlos Adames? We will find out. Punches here, see if that
Let's see what they're working with, cause Goucher from Ohio and Prentice be coaching him. We gotta see what this working with.
The referee is Robert Hoyle, and here at MGM Grand Garden,
These the highlights.
PBC PPV.
We gotta see what this is working with.
Middleweight division, the newly christened Carlos Adames against Terrell Gaucher.
We'll see what these is working with.
Surrounding the 36-year-old Gaucher, age, activity level, and the ability to close out top shelf opponents are what tend to draw the most from boxing observers. And again, the middleweight division screaming for a superstar.
Let's see what Goucher working with.
Trying to tell him, hey, listen, we're in the 7th round. Throw some punches. We need that belt. Come on. And really, though, the fact that Solis was so aggressive, so intense.
Goucher be throwing arm punches. Yeah, that's the Goucher. That's Goucher. That's Goucher, my nigga. That's my nigga Goucher right there. That's how he boxed back in Cleveland. Staying on the inside working.
Which one?
In the white shorts. He was an Olympian. Named Terrell Goucher.
Is he good?
Yeah, he was an Olympian. He was good in the amateurs, but he still got a good pro record, but he wasn't fighting like he used to. But now he see getting back to it. He catching and countering. In that high guard, that's what I be trying to tell you to do, but you don't want to train it. That's the real Goucher right there. He on that inside. He just got to turn his punches. That's the real Goucher right there. That was good work. That's the best Goucher I've seen. That's the real Gouchishi.
All three in favor of the winner. And still the WBC middleweight champion of the world.
I thought they said he ain't throw no punches.
Carlos Adames.
Yeah, I wanted to see that. I wanted to see what he looked like in there. Goucher used to be working. He just need to turn his punches over more. That's all he need for real. He wasn't really turning his hook off in there, and he wasn't catching the punches on his hands and coming up off of that quickly. He would have been doing good if he would have been catching and countering, and then coming up off them combinations, um, with the double jab circling. Adamas, I think, left-handed though. That was some good work. They was in there working. Hey, listen, Bud about to take over the 154 division. Just that good ginger water. AP the Great 28 said salute. Keyshawn said he wants that tank work. Hey, listen, that's not a good idea. But you can get it if you want it. Cause this is the thing. He like, man, walk me down. Yo, he just interrupted my stream for nothing. He interrupted my stream for Nathan. That's what he did. He interrupted my stream for Nathan. He interrupted it. I got a phone call. It's crazy. He interrupted it. Gotta stop interrupting the streams with the calls. But yeah, that was the real Terrell Gouchazy. Hey, Bobby Light, Keyshawn need to have a seat. He's good, but it's different when you at 35 and that tank work is there. I mean, but it wouldn't make no difference. He can get to work. If he ain't about to do what if he ain't about to do how Pit listen, I watched that Pit Bull fight. Pit Bull and Javante was going toe to toe in the inside for real. Javante was moving in spots, but he was on that inside running shots. Pit Bull keep his hands up good. He has very good fundamentals when it comes to keeping his hands up according to his style. And he move his head. Pitbull was in there moving his head side to side. He changed levels. He gets stupid low. I was watching. I'm like, Dang, no wonder he good like that. Like he know what he doing in the ring. Pitbull do. Those are facts. I was watching a fight yesterday. Like, dang, dude really know what he doing in there. He's slipping his like he don't just keep his hands up. He move his head side to side. He know how to double up the shots. It's really just his footwork. It's really just his footwork. If he had better footwork with cutting off the ring and knowing how to step over. It's really just that simple. People don't know how to step over true right or true left or east or west. They be stepping kind of like around. It's really about them angles in there. When somebody trying to get box circles, you got to take the angles. It's common sense. They're literally trying to go right here, so you just cut them off, bang them right there. Then they try to come back, you cut them off at another angle, so they can't go around the corner. That's literally what I'm just. That's what you're supposed to do. Very important. We're gonna share the live on the Twitter. And he was asking me for funds. You're not getting none. I ain't got time. Should have been trying to get that work this morning. You wasn't trying to get it. Wasn't even a long session. Got the work in and got out of there. You still here. Done nothing today.
You know me.
No, I'm talking about you.
I am.
I got mad work done today. I delivered some court paperwork. I
Why
trained
do you have to do something on the side?
I trained a client, trained my man because he want to fight. Got him together real quick. Oh yeah, that's Sean. He at EOBA.
Where is it at? If I want you shit every time.
You gotta move that head. You gotta move that head.
Sure.
Yes, sir. My
What?
name is Hamza.
Where's the thing for the smoothies?
Don't worry about it. I don't know where it's at.
How you don't know?
You'll get one later. Yeah, we out here.
Oh, because I'm hungry.
Um, you want some French fries? What do you want? Some French fries. I can make you some fries. You can get the fries. Get the fries. They'll be done in a minute. Yeah, dog. We got mad work done today. We did some court paperwork, mailed it off. Keyshawn need to stay away from the tank business. Listen, he not about to be able to do nothing with no tank. Tank about to get that Loma work and about to stop him. He don't be moving his head. Oof. Tank is gonna stop him. He gonna stop him. He's going to stop him. He's going to stop him. That man named Lomachenko, he gonna stop him. And they're gonna be looking crazy in there. He's definitely gonna do it. It could be a man, it could be any number of punches because Lomachenko be moving around and he be coming and doing a lot of different and he could run into a uppy, a straight shot. It could be bad for him because Loma he don't move his head for real. That's the defining factor. And this is why people be thinking they got defense. Then they get in there with Loma and you don't move that. You ain't moving your head for real. And then you getting your head knocked off. It could be detrimental to you. It could be detrimental. Lomachenko go run into a nice uppy or a hot straight left. He be dipping inside a lot. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, dipping inside gonna get you hit with a uppy, or he can get hit with a hook because he be liking to try to take the angle and Javante can just up, hook, boom, yum yum. Just really get him out of there. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful because he got that work. He can get you out of there fairly easy. Let's see who hit the cash app. Yo. Shout out to my man Bobby McRoy, the Lightster. Shout out to my man Bobby McGroy for the $20 holler on a cash apper. Even a casual coworker of mine walked up and told me Frank had his right hand glued to his head just to get uppercutted. Tell him, Troy, that move that dome. That's a fact. You gotta move your head, dog. You can have your hands up all you want. You don't move your head, it will come off of there. It'll come off of there. He got it. He got his bell rung. Shout out to my man Bobby Light. Uh, Keyshawn definitely got some good fundamentals, but the first thing they gonna do is get in there and be moving around. Telling you they don't be wanting to get put to bedroom. You do not want to get it. You do not want to get it. Put the bedroom. It can happen to you. Yeah, Frank had that hand glued. He was not. That's not a. That's not a move. Like, see, and then people on platforms be mad when I be saying you have to move your head. They be mad at me, saying he didn't do that right. Listen, if he would have did it right, he wouldn't have got knocked out. What? He wouldn't have got put to bedroom. He got his hand all up here doing that. That's not gonna get it like that. There's more than just the left hand down the pipe. You have to move your head. But Derrick James doesn't teach head movement. Listen, It's a way you can move your head after every combination thrown, depending on what punch you throwing, and you incorporate that into a drill. You incorporate head movement into the drill, and you just keep working it until they start sparring on a regular and be moving their head. And that's it. We just tell them, man, move your head. It says, dude who fought Antoine Russell was in there working. You need head movement for sure versus a faster and stronger dudes in general. Yeah, I need to see them highlights. Oh, I did see them highlights. Gary Antoine Russell won't be throwing no real punches. Doing this, that's not pro work. It's not it. It's not pro work. That style they got is for the amateurs. They not sitting down throwing no punches. Listen, some of these people I thought knew the craft because you see them in there boxing and then you see them only boxing certain people. And then when you realize it, they don't have those skills. Fuck, dog. You see they don't have them. They do not have them. They in there looking crazy. They in there looking crazy. Hey, blood, blood. Okay, did you sleep? These fries will be done in a minute, bro. Get down here and close this drawer you had open. Yeah, dog. Russell was trying to make it look good. I used to fall. I used to fall in that trap. Growth going from trying to look good to straight to busting they pack. Like, dude, it's not even trying to look good. It's just how they think they supposed to be. Listen, they have a system. The Russell family has a system. Their system is how they dad be doing mitts, fast, all that stuff. That's DC. That's a DC style. I'm just be 100 because they be in the high guard, they do fast mitts, they do all them. Man, that ain't. I'm starting to see. Listen, Ohio boxing, they good at the amateurs and being athletic. And then you got some. It's a mixture in California. Then you know the DMV, that's the Gary Russell style high guard, Lamont Peterson. Then you got who else? The New York cats. You got all different type of cats in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like some, I'm starting to see like at the end of the day, yeah, that's that style. C. Quiz says a lot of AB Kemp fought in that Adrian Broner best style, hence made it so far. Yeah, no, that style didn't make it far because now he can't win a fight. The Russell family barely fight. They too inactive. Yeah, because they trying to do their independent thing. They have no idea. You got to be willing to move your head. You got to be willing to stop throwing 30 pieces of fast arm punches and throw a fast 1-2 and sit down on a hook to the body and come upstairs with the uppie. Boom, 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 bang. Move the head. Go catch some punches. Like you gotta be willing to do that. That's what's gonna get you. That's what's gonna have you cooking and doing what you're supposed to be doing. As you can see, that stuff don't work. We seeing it. It's not me just saying it. We're seeing it. We're seeing it firsthand. See, I'll be trying to tell you all that fake boxing is done with. It's done. If you don't know, it's gonna show you because we in the age of knowing. So if you don't know no boxing, it's gonna show by how you coaching. All that's showing. I see it. It all got to do with the coaching and how these people thinking they know the craft. They don't really be knowing it, as I could see, because the boxing is very simple. It's effective punching, no effective aggression, ring generalship, accurate punching, and defense. That's it. Listen, that's it because it don't matter which style you is, that's how you win around. So you gotta understand the rules of the game. You cannot be trying to make up your own rules to the game. That will get your pack busted. It doesn't work like that. There are rules that have to do with the craft of boxing. There are rules. There are rules, buddy. There are definitely rules, and you have to know the rules. There and the fundamental things have to do with pretty much any and every sport. Your balance, stability, all of that type of stuff. That stuff is important when you boxing. Like how you fundamentally deliver a punch. It's important. You have to know how to fundamentally deliver the shots. You're not just in there throwing anything. That's why people be losing. They be in there just throwing anything. You cannot be in there just throwing anything. It doesn't work like that. It says I notice a lot of athletic boxers get called slick boxers. Fact when they clearly not. That's Bobby Light with the $20. You on your Tehuti today. Thoughts, feelings, and actions. Manifest the word of God in response. No, and reflect. Thoughts, feelings, and actions reflect the word of God. Quiz, facts. You either in there busting packs or really boxing. Floor career is prime example. You can only do one or two things. No in between in the sport or faking it or playing it. You cannot do it, guys. That's the thing. You can't do it. You can't play with it like that. You can't fake like you know it. Like there's certain things that you're supposed to do in there. See, that's one thing. Even watching that Terrell Goucher work, he had good fundamentals. It's just delivering his punches. Now I see, like in the amateurs, that was working, but when it come to delivering them punches, for real, like delivering them with you know with not just intensity, learning how to place the shots so that you can get maximum damage on the delivery of your punches. That is one thing that is very important. You must place your punches, whether that be up, under, over, wherever, so that you can get the maximum delivery of punishment. Like you really got to be breaking a guy down. Like that is, you got to be breaking him down. Says believing in your own hype and style will get your O snatch and pack busted. That's why everyone's O is going except Tank and Terrence. Yeah, because you got to be willing to know boxing. I noticed David Benavidez doesn't turn his punches; he throws. He throws punches. And then it says Jesse Hart went his whole career being 6'3", long as Wilder, never snapping or sitting down on his punches, got stopped 75 and quit before he even started. That's a fact. But my man Aaron was telling me that he fought Jesse Hart in the Amis and got with him with only had 50 Amis. And he was like, Jesse Hart was like, wait, what? I've been doing this my whole life. How you just come up and then that's when Aaron was like, damn, this nigga said he been doing this his whole life. And now he don't even look. He mad because I only got 50 Emmys and I just started and I can't. When he told me that, I was like, dang, he must have been weak for real. And then he was like, and I just watched him knock out so many people. And I was like, well then, why he ain't knock you out? Cause that wasn't it. He wasn't him. He was not him. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't him.
Where's the ketchup?
Nigga, get your own ketchup. You can do everything else. Like I'm supposed to be your slave.
You're down
No, nigga, I ain't your slave. Get your own ketchup. No.
there. You're right there.
Move. Now you right there.
Yeah, that's not.
You can't be throwing them arm punches, bro. Them arm punches be weak. That's when I start knowing, like, if you do set somebody up, you have to throw a combination so when they go into the high guard, you can rip downstairs. And you got to rip with your counters to the body. Listen, if you catch and counter to the body, that's how people get stopped. But the reason they can't do it because their knees don't be bent. Adrian Broner got older, lost some speed, and relied on the check hook versus Blair, but he threw arm punches, check hook, and got opened up and dropped. No, actually, Adrian Broner doesn't bend his knees, and his high guard be on top of his cranial nerves.
He's still a four-time shit.
He is.
Take both on.
He can be a five-time.
Huh?
He can be a five-time if he get his skills together.
If he never stopped boxing, he would
It has nothing to do with that. George Foreman stopped boxing for mad years, came back and became an oldest heavyweight champion.
that don't mean people.
Yeah, Adrian Broner is not as technical as he think. He ain't got no technical skill.
You don't move it.
Definitely don't move his head.
Huh?
Definitely don't move his head.
Maybe rattling on.
You don't be moving your head.
Cat.
His fundies is trash.
Who funny?
ABs. Shout out to my man Low Nose. His fundies is doodoo ball Zoe. Devin got to fight Sandor. Contract. If we fight Perro is gonna bust his pack. It's gonna be like the Montana John. You gotta be careful. Subriel Matias was out there looking crazy. He had no answers. Movement, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you just cannot keep taking punches over and over throughout your career. Eventually, just hear me out. Eventually, you're gonna slow down. And when you do, when you slow down, they're gonna be busting your pack because you literally just taking punches to the face. It's not boxing. It slows you down, and you keep taking punishment. It's just common sense. Can't just keep taking punishment every day, all day, walking everybody down, thinking it's sweet. It's not sweet. It's not sweet. He got in there with somebody who got some good size on him. Dude still was listen, somebody will really beat dude's head in. Like Matias, like he ain't even got no inside work for real. Somebody with the like Norman Jr. or bust his pack. Norman Jr. or bust his pack because dude don't be moving his head. So real lucky he wasn't in there with Tio. It would have been brutal. Hey, listen, it would have been crucial. AB does not bend his knees. I ain't gonna lie, Troy. You getting on your Emmanuel Stewart ish. The evolving in your omniscience for boxing is growing like crazy. Hey, bro, I appreciate it. This is the thing. I teach from the chart. And you gotta have a supreme depth. Like if you watch these guys from back in the day, they bend their knees like crazy.
Hey, I'm about to stop Canelo to the bottom. Hey, I promise you.
Hey, blood, dude, just be talking. His imagination is untamed. He just said he was gonna stop Canelo, and he don't even want to get up and train. I told him he was at Mitch today, and he was. I ain't even argue. You don't have to ask Canelo to get on the Mitch. He gonna get on him every day.
We gonna do it today?
No, we doing them. We already did them. I'm done.
Oh,
I gotta train Aaron, and then I'm done.
I started it anyway.
No, you wasn't.
I started it.
It don't matter. You still was supposed to do your mitts and get your moves down. You
I was
didn't
gonna
do
be
them.
tired.
No, that's on you. You wouldn't be tired if you was training daily like you was supposed to and eating right.
But
You,
one time, can I tell you something?
no, I don't care. But he gonna stop Canelo. The delusion going on in this world today is crazy. You delusional.
be walking him down. He gonna be scooting back like this. I'm like this.
Hey, listen. You don't do that when you spar.
How you supposed to
No, we was just at the sparring thing, and you don't work on your combinations. You
I'm
do.
like,
No, you
Good
didn't
choice.
do no.
All
You
he
didn't
was
do
telling
none of
me to
that.
do was throw the jab. He was telling me to throw the jab and that's it.
That's all you need. You don't even know how to land it. You was rushing in, getting caught with right hands. You don't even know how to land a jab properly without getting your head knocked off. You be rushing in. You have no distance. You don't know how to use the southpaw style at all.
I am a sophomore.
But you don't know how to use the style. That's why you be getting hit.
I don't get a hit
So
that much.
that's not what I seen. I seen you getting hit repeatedly because you don't listen. This the thing.
And I will stop in and beat that right now.
Tiafimo, he a small 140 too.
You think Tiafimo will lose to Matthias?
I want to see Tiafimo or Richardson Hitchens. I want to see Tiafimo and Richardson Hitchens. Because then he going to have to fight coming forward.
Who will have to fuck him for it?
Mm-mm. Tiafimo.
Why?
Because he's the shorter fighter.
How tall is he?
He's short. Hitchens is 5'10" with a 74-inch reach. His size, your dad's size.
You're smoking, Joy.
No, my name is Hamza, and I can fight coming forward. Boxers don't give me problems. I bust their packs. The 80-foot type of trainers, they start falling in love. They become people's fathers instead of actually learning the craft. That was Bobby Light saying what happened to them 80 futchers. C. Quiz said dudes getting lazy when it comes to legacy. Thurman done injured his way out of boxing. Yeah, Keefe was in there wild too. Keefe had got better over the years though with his fundies. Yeah, he would have stopped all of them though. That's why Bud didn't get in there with Thurman because he didn't want to get stopped. Thurman didn't want to get in there. Errol barely wanted to get in there.
You think Matthias will beat Tank?
No, and I don't think.
And you don't know.
Yeah, Thurman would have stopped Earl though.
Huh?
Because Earl ain't got no hair movement and Thurman be hitting hard. We talked about that 8 years ago.
Who? Who gonna fight Earl and stuff? You think Chippy Mom will be tasty?
You really got to know that craft nowadays, cause
So, where's
you
the
get
apple?
they're in the bottom of the refrigerator. You really got to know your craft nowadays, cause if you don't, you can get your pack busted in there. It could be very bad for you.
So, I'm, I'm coming to brush your pack. That's how I'm feeling.
This is the crazy part. Thurman's defense was his feet, and Earl had bad feet. He had bad feet. Really not that coordinated. I would love to see Floyd break Khan down. Him versus Speed always. Listen, he would have broke him down. Khan would have been hurt because he would end up running into a right hand. Listen, I was in there with Khan. The speed ain't overwhelming. The speed is not overwhelming. You wouldn't have to. Khan likes to get aggressive. When you make him wait, he get impatient. And then that's when you start running into them shots. Believe me. You can meet him with a right hand or a left hand if you southpaw. It don't matter. Khan had bad fundamentals too. Used to be hopping around too much. Yeah, Prime Khan would have gave Errol Spence problems because he would have hit him with that Olympic boxing work. Listen, that Olympic boxing work is hard to when you like Earl and you have minimum head movement. And Khan pretty good with lefties due to his Olympic pedigree. Excuse me. He did win the silver. He did win the silvers. He won one. He won the silver Heems. Had a charge something. Yeah, dog. Amir Khan had some good work though. Listen, him as a sparring partner, I'll definitely get you ready for a scrap.
Let's see how much I weigh. I'm on weighing, I know that.
Amir Khan has some good work because he throw a lot of punches.
73.8.
So sparring will get you mad work.
So I'm 73.8.
I can care less, blood.
Unless I ain't 150.
He said Frank Martin had the same deficiencies as Earl. No, he actually moved better fighting backwards. Is a better counter puncher. He got more coordination.
Nah, Tank was just walking
Earl
me down like this.
Earl don't have no coordination for real. And he throw one punch at a
He was
time.
29 and 0.
He throw one punch at a time. That one punch at a time. That one punch at a time versus Bud to get you stopped. That one punch at a time versus Bud will get you stopped. You gotta be careful because that is why people get their brains knocked out. Because they don't know how to mix their punch speed up. And I used to be saying this about, back in the day. Because my dude used to be like, everybody thought Earl was good because he had that come forward, he a dog. I used to be like, listen, bro, it's not a good idea. Better get your head knocked off in the pros. He don't move his head. He throw the same jab every time. Like, listen, these things are detrimental to you. You get in there with a person, and see, this is the thing when you really study the work. When you really study the work, you see like, oh no, this is different. And not just studying it. When you become a trainer and teach it, that's like your primary job. And this is the thing, everybody you work with, you got to teach them how to box. They want to do mitts. They want to do whatever. Some of them get good. They want to spar. They definitely trying to get some work. And then that's when you got to be sparring if you sparring them. I used to use those opportunities to work my defense, get sharp, work that defense, get sharp. Hey, listen, they can't see you, they can't hear you. Watch out. Get up out of here. You weren't trying to train. They just looking at you.
Sure, I'm not going to train during the weekend.
It says Sandor Martin might give Haney problems. No, listen, he might stop Devin.
What? Crazy.
Hey, facts. You done with the fact check shit. You don't be having no facts, bro.
You know,
So Sabril really bought into them folks hyping him up like his chin gonna be his defense. Where was Rhonda coach when you need a head movement? That was an all-time classic. Oh, she's not looking good. She's not. I was screaming. Lawrence RBE says Troy. Do you think we don't think on this channel? Have Frank didn't have to wait. No, listen. Art Lawrence. Frank Martin doesn't have defense. He slipped no punches. He slipped into an uppercut and went to bed. Bobby Light says Sandor. No, Sandor is gonna give Devin problems. He the one retired Mikey Garcia, buddy. He can box. Devin cannot fight coming forward.
oh,
Hey, bro. Nobody cares.
I know.
It would have made no difference. He could even stay on the inside and work on the inside.
You know the elevator?
Frank was so damn scared. He don't know how to fight on that. Even if, listen, I'm gonna tell you what grants you understanding on how to fight on the inside. Your defense. When you got defense, you're not tripping on the inside. You slipping, you moving. You know how to weather. You catching punches. You rolling them. Those things you practice in sparring. Tank would have stopped him either way. No, see that's the thing. If you really know boxing, you do not try to box a power puncher. This is retarded. You get caught on the end of the shots. Yes, I see Sandor beating Haney. Sandor is a sharp puncher. He gives people problems. He has skills. Devin Haney cannot fight coming forward.
Where's my
Make Devin
dog?
Haney fight coming forward. Hey, Bloods, go somewhere else and find it. Stop coming down here screaming. And I don't care. Get up out of here. You go find it. I don't care. I don't know where it's at. I'm on the phone. I'm doing a recording, doing a live. Listen, you didn't train this morning. I'm through. So you do your own thing. David tried some of what Roy taught him versus Vosdick, but it's too late. You can't learn moves this late to beat Canelo boxing a millisecond sport with needs that juice or a real coach. No, see quiz is this simple. Roy can't teach you anything far as technically because he wasn't good fundamentally. Roy Jones had horrible fundamentals. If he didn't, he would have been able to keep boxing, but he had no athleticism to keep up the crazy stuff he was doing. That's not fundamental boxing. It's not fundamental. When somebody throwing power shots, you smother the power. It's that simple. That's why Devin Benavidez could not stop Caleb Plant. He was smothering his own work. Yeah, you gotta have a power puncher. You gotta be able to roll with the punches. You gotta have head movement.
Deontay Wilder didn't have him.
And at the same time, if you smothering the power on the inside, it's gonna make it easier for you. But you gotta be willing to move your head. Hey, blood, don't nobody carry you on the screen. They're not paying you no attention. I already told them you didn't train today. They not even. They not. I don't know where your phone is at.
You're not gonna call it for me.
No, I don't. Hey, blood, it's on you. You should have trained. Your mind would be sharper. You could find it.
My mind is sharper.
Why you can't find your phone?
I don't know. That's why.
You definitely gotta listen. The best thing to do, power punchers, they got like power like Foreman and those guys. They not the fastest. They have decent speed. They don't have a lot of speed. That you want to make sure you can catch their punches when you see them, like Canelo was doing against Angulo, because you don't want to be slipping into a punch, because power punchers got good timing.
Like me.
So you got to be careful. Power punchers got great timing. Their timing is excelente. Hit the cash app. Hit the Appy. Hey, listen, we still in United States District Court. We just wrote something to Fidelity the other day because they tried to label me a vexatious litigator. I hit them with some paperwork, and then we getting on this Navy Federal John, and we gotta send something to the IRS. They running their mouth. War was a freak of nature like cat instincts that you could be taught or we're trying to train fighters to move like that except don't have the freakish athleticism like him. Yeah, that's just not a thing. Like you don't want to be even getting into that. You want to take the athleticism and hone it into structure. You have to structure the athleticism so that way it's always can be used as an emergency instead of the actual foundation that you built the craft on because if you build your craft on athleticism when it goes, which it will, where is the skills that pays the bills? You have no skills. And boxing is a skilled thing. So that's why it's very important that you have your skill set together very early. Know how to catch a jab, a right hand, a hook, two body shots, an uppercut. You gotta know how to catch some punches. You catch your jab, you catch your right hand, you catch your hook, you catch your uppy, elbows down, because it's usually an uppercut hook. You learn how to slip some punches. See, this is the thing. You gotta slip side to side and drop straight down. Once you learn those slips, it will be a lot beneficial for you because those slips are, you changing levels on top of going east to west. Lawrence RB. So what? So who at 135 gives Tanks the toughest fight, or possibly beat him? Listen, a tough fight. He already had a tough fight at 35. That was Isak Cruz. If you're not fighting like Isak Cruz, you're not gonna be able to see Tank. Why? You have to respect Isak's power, even though he was a little bit smaller than Tank. Isak keep his hands up good and catch punches, and got a decent enough power to make you respecting, and he throwing smoke, and he be in shape. He could take a shot. He be in position. If you're not fighting like that, you're not beating Tank. That's the only thing that came close. For real, for real. That's the only thing that came close. Shakur doesn't have great defense. He doesn't stay inside and slip the punches anymore at the heavier weight class that he in earlier when he started in his career because he don't like getting hit. So he just stay on the outside, and that is not gonna beat Tank. What he gonna do? You listen to beat Tank. You got to be willing to control the middle of the ring without backing up. I'll say it again. To beat Tank, you have to be able to control the middle of the ring without backing up. If you can't do that, you're not beating Tank. All that he can boxing, man, that shit ain't gonna work. Yeah, how you gonna box somebody black? How you boxing somebody, man? All right, it's not a thing. You can't box somebody black. So you gotta hold your ground and control the center in the ring and control the center of the ring. If you don't do that, you're gonna have problems out of Tank because you're gonna be going backwards. You're gonna be catching your punches. You don't have no power, and he's gonna put something together to hurt you. And that's the point, Mr. Light. Thank you for throwing that in there. My man, Mr. Bobby of the Nighteth, Lighteth, says that Hopkins fought in his 50s of all skill sets. Miss me with the cappy. Listen, the cap, you gotta miss it. Miss it. The cap is unreal. I don't want it. Miss me. Shakur doesn't know how to box in a circle and use the southpaw jab. Well, no, I can't say that because De Los Santos, he kept him back. Hey, be quiet. Night. What are you barking for? Huh? Stop it. Night, stop it. Look, listen, Night. They looking at you, bro. Look. Night, chill out. Night, you gotta chill out. All right. Stop. Night, come from up under there. Stop barking though. Stop the barking. Dude be wildin'. No, young. No. Listen. All that old and young, that doesn't matter. Bernard Hopkins fought Bobby Light. He said right here. Bobby Light. He said it. Bernard Hopkins. Hey, first hit that cash app, like my man Bobby Light. Hopkins fought into his 50s just off skill. So young or old, Loma fight like how he fight, he gonna get his pack busted. Yeah, that was off a 2 year layoff. So that's you don't have the facts check. You need to check your own facts. He was off a 2 year layoff. And he was still hitting dude with some shots. Yes, he was. I seen it. And Ben Bernard was hitting dude with some shots. Right hand. Just didn't have the real shell defense. Don't he took a 2 year layoff at 50. Exceptions ain't the rule, but it can be done. And then see facts. This one I gotta bust your pack. In the early 40s and 30s in boxing, 50s too, a lot of these fighters were boxing in their early years, way later than some of the fighters now, because they had better skill sets. So that's cap for you. It wasn't just him. It was a lot of older fighters back then staying around because these younger guys don't have the seasoning. And those are facts. And we know exceptions don't make the rule. But if it's one and we teaching off the chart and we all are one, then it's really up to you. And listen, and it's more than just one. 'Cause George Foreman did it too. Like everybody does it when they feel like doing it. Some lost and some won. Troy, you be opening my mind like crazy. Pause. Technically, Roy did have terrible fundamentals, and they call him one of the greatest of all time, like he better than Floyd. Now listen, you gotta think about this though. He still was one of the greatest because he didn't have fundamentals. He had IQ, and even IQ without fundamentals will get you. And it's the thing, he had fundamentals, but he started doing other things once he mastered boxing for real. He started leading with hooks and different things because that's what he used to break people down in his style, in his athletic nature. But to think if he would have used that to set up the jab and do little things, but we seen him do that against Vinny Pazienza. He busted his pack. Fundamentally, bang, bang, hitting him with all angles and shots. It was crazy. Yeah, but back to Cuz. Yeah, we know exceptions don't make the rule, but there is no but. The point is, once it's been done once, it can be done again. That don't mean that it should be done that way. Nobody should be really fighting until they 50. It doesn't mean it can't be done. Yes, it can be done. Doesn't mean it should be. That way, you can stop from young getting that pack busty. Because you don't want to be that age getting in there. Earl's overhand right was telegraphed by Terrence Crawford because he had no head movement. Hey, everything he was doing was telegraphed because when you don't move your head, you don't create no angle. You don't create no angle. Hatton got knocked out by Pac because his feet moved him into spots before he could think of which punch he was throwing because his chest over any way you look at it. That was quiz. Layoff or not, he got stopped. Yeah, but he was 50, so you have to take that into account. At that age, if he was boxing all the time, then it wouldn't matter. Hey, blood, put the stool back. You have to take that into account because those are the facts. That's why it wouldn't have been an exception if he would have just kept boxing every day. It would have been normal work because he would have been doing it every day. Nobody would have been tripping. His Pacquiao would have came clear. You know what I'm saying? His Pacquiao would have came clear. But he wasn't doing it every day. He tried to hop off the couch at 50. That definitely get your pack busted. Nobody's making excuses, bro. You just talking. I'm just stating the facts. And that's when niggas need a break because they on here trying to tell me something when I'm literally just keep saying I'm stating the facts. It's when you're not listening. Keep talking about excuses. Your Ricky Hatton didn't have no head movement. All the footwork didn't mean nothing. The head movement. We about to get off of here though. We were just coming on real quick, get a quick one in, and then we'll be up. We'll be back on here. We gotta go get some sparring in on Thursday at the gym at Lightnings. Then what else we got? Then I'm gonna just be working with Dion, getting some work in, and then you guys be prepared. More boxing, plenty to come. Listen, it's still the season to have rule truth over emotions. You have the power but not the right to ignore God's law. Choose to follow the law of God with joy that grows out of your understanding and the power, the spiritual power and wisdoms that flow through your being. That's what they really be talking about. I watched a little John today. I'm gonna throw it in the post. It was about language and where language come from, and it comes from the Metu Neter, the Meru Neter. That's where all languages come from. A, B, C, A. All of those are African things. That's how you get the hieroglyphs. It's crazy because I knew that already. That's how you got Hebrew and all the other languages. They come from African languages. Dude was even explaining it on the depth of the understanding because Hebrews are from Mesopotamia, which is Iraq and Iran, which is Sumer. They didn't even have a language to be read. He even breaks it down to where languages is not the script. The script helps you write in the language. You don't need the script. You don't need that. It just that's just for writing to keep notes. You can just speak that it's about sound and vibration. He was talking about if I was saying nuk par amen ami a par abamik sad anksayim to ed a, you would just think I'm saying words, but that's actually something. It just sounds like sounds. You see what I'm saying? You would just be saying that just sounds like I'm saying sounds. You feel me? So be prepared. We'll be back on later. One yourself. I'm in Hotepis.